It was the second time in 8 days that Protestant organizations, civilian and paramilitary, put their strength on parade. Police estimate the number of marchers at about 10,000, somewhat less than the organizers had expected. The parade was in protest against the continued existence of Roman Catholic no-go areas in Londonderry, and troops sealed off the only bridge across the river early in the day to prevent a direct sectarian confrontation. The former Ulster Minister, William Craig, clearly stated the anger of today's crowd and the threat they pose to the future. But before Mr. Craig could address the crowd, about 1,000 of them, mostly youngsters, had broken away, surging up against the barricades across the bridge. The army had patrols on the river itself to stop the bridge being outflanked. Despite appeals by organizers of the march, the demonstrators began tearing at the barricade, and within minutes, stones began smashing against the army vehicles behind it. The army brought up its water cannon, but even purple dye didn't halt the attack. With part of the barricade destroyed, the army fired its first salvo of rubber bullets, and the crowd became even angrier. As the stoning mounted in intensity, the army replied repeatedly with rubber bullets. But in the end, it was paramilitary units of the Protestant Ulster Defence Association which pushed the crowd back and established themselves with their flags between the army and the demonstrators. Ray Maloney, ITN, Londonderry.